All right, guys. Here's the list. There was a couple cancellations today, and I had to fill in some spots. Um, I appreciate everybody jumping in and grabbing the spots as quick as you did. And this one filled up in almost a day, less than a day. So um, we'll try to keep the prices around the same and do it again. Seemed like everybody enjoyed having the variety. Just so everybody can see that one more time. So, you guys, you should be seeing the break tonight without commercials. Um, I I signed up and became a member of UStream, so there shouldn't be any breaks in this broadcast. There should be commercial free. I know there's a lot of people having issues with commercials in the middle of the breaks, and if I was watching there was a commercial in the middle of my break, I wouldn't be very happy. So no more commercials. And if there is a commercial, please let me know. Nice, Stacy. That's a nice friend. I hope you get to feeling better, bud. Yeah, no more commercials. There was with the free one when you do the free UStream, it throws commercials in there. So I uh, I eliminated the commercials. Saints and Titans, yes sir. Yeah, hopefully we get you some in here. Hopefully. All right, guys. If you want to, we'll go ahead and start this. 16 people, so there's only a few not going to be able to make it. And I knew there was probably at least 5 or 6 that couldn't. But we'll go ahead and roll on and start the break. We'll start off with Chrome. Good luck to everybody. Empty box. Sorry, I got one message real quick. I'm going to check it out real quick. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Jason Morrow, Teddy Bridge, Kaepernick, Refractor, and Romo. Devontae Adams. And our autograph is Stephen Morris for the Jags. Stephen Morris for the Jags. Gets a hit. Right off the bat with Chrome. 2 packs in. First hit goes to the Jags, guys. Aaron Foster and Tavon Austin. Jadeveon Clowney, Eric Ebron, Kiko Alonso, and Monty Ball. Yelvin Smallwood, Silas Reed, Andre Johnson refractor, and Joshua Gordon. Ooh, that one opened up real nice. Jalen Saunders, Jeff Matthews, Lewis Nix, pink, numbered to 399, and Tamba Hali. Kyle Van Noy, Mike Evans, Troy Polamalu, refractor, and Joe Flacco. Paul Richardson, Henry Joseph, Aaron Murray Green, not numbered, and Earl Thomas. Yeah, Shane, that was the autograph. Yeah, that was the autograph. Is everybody good, or is it frozen? All right, we're all good. Arthur Lynch, Jordan Matthews die cut, Antonio Brown, Jamal Charles. Kelvin Benjamin, Logan Thomas, Robert Quinn, and Clay Matthews. Ryan Grant, Brendan Cooks Mini, Torrey Smith, and Marshawn Lynch. Shaquille Evans, Don Bailey, Jay Cutler refractor, and LaShawn McCoy. How are those Eagles fans right now? Probably not too happy, huh? AJ McCarron, Teddy Bridgewater, tall boy, Patrick Peterson, and Victor Cruz. Logan Thomas, Cody Latimer, Matt Ryan, refractor, and Robert Griffin. Storm Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Charles Sims, Blue Wave, and it's the Air Cardinals one. Not numbered. Nice Blue Wave. And Andrew Luck. D'Anthony Thomas. Fantasy Focus, Matt Stafford. AJ Green and Eddie Lacy. CJ Vodorovich, David Fells, Roddy White Refractor, Ryan Tannehill. Deion Buchanan, Dante Moncrief, Julian Edelman, and Pierre Garcon. Cody Huffman, Tyler Gaffney, Drew Brees Refractor, and Jordy Nelson. Jarek McKinney, Kadeem Carey, Mike Wallace, and Nick Foles. Stephen Tuitt, Derek Carr, Khalil Mack, Blue, number to 199, Khalil Mack, Blue, and Pierre Thomas. Justin Gilbert, Austin Stefuri Jenkins Mini, Brian Hartline, and Deshaun Jackson. Alright guys, 3 packs left of Chrome here. We'll bust that last box of Chrome and we'll get on to the good stuff after that. Blake Bortles, Odell Beckham Jr., Larry Fitzgerald Refractor, and Mario Williams. Jason Verrett, Charles Sims, Pulsar, Damian Williams, not numbered, and Greg Hardy. The last pack of the first box, guys. Zach Martin, Antonio Brown, Fantasy Focus, Aaron Rodgers, and Rob Gronkowski. Alright guys, that's the first box. The hit was for the Jags, Stephen Morris. Alright, next box. Empty box. Kevin Norwood, Tony Ely, Mike Wallace Refractor, and Phillip Rivers. Lucy Before, I can't ever say that. Jeremy Hill, Tom Brady, Dez Bryant. Rashid Hickman, Khalil Mack, Torrey Smith, camo, numbered to 499. And C.J. Spiller. Aaron Donald, Troy Nicholas, Nick Foles, refractor, and Von Miller. Bailey Roby, Marion Grice for the Chargers. Marion Grice for the Chargers is the auto. Congratulations to the Chargers for a hit. Chargers and Jags grab the first two hits. Robert Mathis and Alex Smith. Allen Robinson. Ooh. Bishop Sankey, tall boy. Geno Smith and Navari Bowman. Timmy Jernigan, Jarvis Landry, Rob Gronkowski refractor, and Julius Thomas. Greg Robinson, Michael Sams, Cecil Shorts, and Eli Manning. Jake Matthews, David Fells, Mini, Ryan Matthews, Mike Glennon. Craig Loston, Mike Davis, Jordy Nelson refractor, and Cameron Jordan. Hunting Exum, Jordan Lynch, Jordan Matthews, Pulsar, DeMarco Murray. Connor Shaw, Fantasy Focus, Colin Kaepernick, Matt Forte, and Giovanni Bernard. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, we got a nice one here. A red Drew Brees, numbered to 99. 4,000 yard club, numbered to 499. Not too shabby right there. Nice number. We also got an Austin Stefarian Jenkins die cut. And a Ryan Matthews refractor. That was a pretty good little pack right there. Aaron Colvin, Kareem Martin, Keenan Allen, black, numbered to 299. Keenan Allen, black, and Larry Fitzgerald. Darius Perkins, Anthony Barr, Aaron Rodgers refractor. That's the second one of them. Andrew Brees. Dante Moncrief, Haha Clinton Dix, Cyrus could, yeah, I'm not even pronouncing the last name. Green, not numbered, and Colin Kaepernick. Ryan Grant, Derek Carr Mini, Sean Lee, and Brandon Marshall. Hey, you guys let me know what you want me to open next after Chrome. Johnny Manziel and Allen Robinson, die cut, Matt Ryan, and Luke Kuechly. Trey Mason, AJ McCarron Mini, Frank Gore, and Vontez Burfict. Jimmy Garoppolo, Marquise Lee, Mario Williams Refractor, and Anquan Bolden. Alright guys, 4 packs of Chrome left. Eric Ebron, Jeremy Hill, got us a Teddy Bridgewater Blue Wave. Nice Blue Wave. Teddy Bridgewater. And Dominican Sue. Strata. Alright, I'll draw the Strata for, contenders. CJ Mosley. Jamal Charles. Jordan Cameron. And Jay Cutler. Bruce Ellington, Lachey Seastrunk, Greg Hardy, Refractor, and Roddy White. This is the second box, guys. It's just we've opened the first 2 boxes of Chrome. This is the last pack of Chrome. Lewis Nix, Paul Richardson, Troy Polamalu, and Andre Johnson. And that's it for Chrome, guys. These are the 2 autos out of Chrome. Marion Grice and Stephon Morton. Those are the 2 hits out of Chrome. Alright, so the first person to respond to me was Joseph. And Joseph said he wanted to see contenders, so we'll roll the contenders. We'll get some hits flying now. It'll be in a top loader, I promise. Empty box. All numbered cards I will have in a box, or on a top loader. Mercedes Lewis, Jeremy Maclin, Reggie Bush, Victor Cruz, and Nick Foles, Jordan Matthews tandem. Des Bryant, Phillip Rivers, Brian Hartline, Alex Smith, Andre Ellington. Richard Sherman, Alfred Morris, Brian Hoyer, Mike Williams, and we have a round 1 Kelvin Benjamin, Brandon Cooks insert. So I'll have to random that at the end, guys. I'll random that at the end. Aaron Rodgers, Eric Decker, Josh McCown, Demarius Thomas, EJ Manuel. Hey Stacy, what's the best box for last? Which one is that? Alright guys, we got Zach Stacy, Andy Dalton, Alshon Jeffries, Geno Smith, and then we also have from the Houston Texans, J.J. Watt championship ticket, numbered to 99, number 91 of 99, J.J. Watt. It's not too shabby of a little hit there for the Texans. Alright guys, Rob Gronkowski, Golden Tate, Roddy White, Jason Witten. We have our first autograph. The first autograph goes to the Patriots, Jimmy Garoppolo, on card Jimmy Garoppolo auto for the Patriots. Nice hit. Nice hit. That's real nice. Real nice hit there, boys. And Jason Witten. Chad Henne, Jamal Charles, Larry Fitzgerald, Julius Thomas, and we have a redemption. Alright guys, the redemption is for a Rookie Inc. RPS of Dante Moncrief for the Colts. Colts get a hit. Dante Moncrief. I have pulled three Jimmies, Stacy. Pulled three Jimmies. Nick Foles, Reggie Wayne, CJ Spiller, Giovanni Bernard, and for the Texans and the Chiefs, Jadeveon Clowney D. Ford, numbered to 199. So that'll be a random also, guys. That'll be a random at the end. DeMarco Murray, Vincent Jackson, Peyton Manning. Oh, and we have another hit. The next auto goes to Dallas Cowboys. Terrence Mitchell. Terrence Mitchell for the Dallas Cowboys. Alright, congrats to the Cowboys getting the hit. And now look over Sam Bradford. Antonio Brown, Russell Wilson, Luke Kuechly, Calvin Johnson, and a Rookie of the Year, Jordan Matthews. Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Ryan Tannehill, Andrew Luck, and an MVP contender, Russell Wilson. Joe Flacco, Stephen Ridley, Carson Palmer, Ben Tate, and draft class Eric Ebron. Eddie Lacy, Monty Ball, AJ Green, Greg Olson. Oh, and we have another auto. Goes to the Baltimore Ravens, Keith Winning. Baltimore Ravens, Keith Winning. Spreading the love out a little bit so far. Alright guys, next pack. Halfway through contenders. Julio Jones, Nate Washington, Brandon Marshall, Jake Cutler, and we'll have another card to random off. Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo. That's a nice pair. Sorry, Stacy. Next pack. Andre Johnson, Colin Kaepernick, Vernon Davis, Deshaun Jackson. Oh, and we have another auto. Walt Aikens for the Dolphins. Walt Aikens for the Dolphins. So the Dolphins get a hit. Nice hit for the Dolphins. Marshawn Lynch, Jimmy Graham, Torrey Smith, Tavon Austin, and Tom Brady. Danny Amendola, Matthew Stafford, Ruben Randall, Mike Wallace, and a Jim Kelly Legendaries Contenders. Jordy Nelson, Cecil Shorts, LaShawn McCoy, Trent Richardson, Michael Floyd. Robert Griffin, Matt Schaub, Andy Dalton, Alshon Jeffrey, Geno Smith. Cam Newton, Chris Ivory, Roddy White, Jason Witten, and Rookie of the Year's contender Mike Evans. Greg Jennings, Jake Locker, Jamal Charles, Larry Fitzgerald, Julius Thomas. Arian Foster, Le'Veon Bell, CJ Spiller, Giovanni Bernard, and draft class Dante Moncrief. Sorry. Alright guys, 2 packs of contenders left. Marquise Colston, Matt Forte, Frank Gore, Matt Ryan, and 150 Panini points. So we'll random that off at the end also. Everybody's name will be in the bucket and we'll put that in there. We'll random that off. Steve Smith, Maurice Jones-Drew, Tony Romo, Dwayne Bowe, and Sammy Watkins and E.J. Manuel touchdown tandems. Alright guys, that was it for contenders. I'll redo the hits. Walt Aikens for the Dolphins, Keith Winning for the Ravens, Terrence Mitchell for the Cowboys, Dante Moncrief, Ricky Inc., sorry, I mixed them up, and the Jimmy Garoppolo. Alright guys, I think the next one I seen was seen Strata, so we'll do the Strata box. Alright guys, fourth box. Colin Kaepernick, Earl Thomas, Julio Jones, Storm Johnson, Kevin Norwood, and Odell Beckham Jr. Le'Veon Bell, Phillip Rivers, Henry Josey, Paul Richardson, Jerick McKinney, and Khalil Mack. Mike Wallace, Ryan Matthews, Patrick Willis, Greg Robinson, Sammy Watkins, and Jason Verrett. Toby Gerhart, Eddie Lacy, Michael Floyd, Deshaun Jackson, die cut, John Brown, Josh Huff. Ben Tate, Aaron Rodgers, Cam Newton, Marquise Lee, Trey Mason, Johnny Manziel. Chris Johnson, Maurice Jones-Drew, Matt Ryan, and Jason Verrett for the Chargers. Jason Verrett. So the Chargers first one with 2. Jason Verrett for the Chargers. Chargers get 2 hits so far. Timmy Jernigan and Carlos Hyde. Rashad Jennings, Drew Brees, and our hit of this pack goes to the Chiefs and DeAnthony Thomas. So Chiefs on the board with DeAnthony Thomas jersey. DeAnthony Thomas. Ryan Shizer and Stephen Tuitt. Tom Brady, Trent Richardson, Matt Forte, Robert Herron, Blake Bortles, Marion Grice. Andrew Luck, Deshaun Jackson, Aaron Murray, die cut, Pierre Desir, Teddy Bridgewater, and Charles Sims. Andre Ellington, Geno Smith, Richard Sherman, Xavier Grimble, Cyrus, yeah, I'm not going to say the last name, and Devontae Freeman. Demarius Thomas, Cam Newton, Robert Griffin, Arthur Lynch, Michael Campanerio, and Jeff Matthews. Reggie Bush, Darrell Reeves, Clay Matthews, Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Archer, C.J. Vidorovich. Alright guys, first card's Peyton Manning, and this one's got our clear cut in it, and our clear cut is of Kelvin Benjamin. Kelvin Benjamin, clear cut relic. Nice hit for the Panthers. Nice hit for the Panthers. Kelvin Benjamin. So a nice hit. And the other card was Derek Carr. Panthers got a good hit there. Larry Fitzgerald, Steven Jackson, Noshawn Marino, Blake Bortles, yellow, and Tom Savage, and David Fells. Vincent Jackson, Brian Hoyer, Jimmy Graham, Taj Boyd, Andre Williams, HaHa Clinton Dix. Giovanni Bernard, Ndamukong Suh, Teddy Bridgewater, die cut, Jake Matthews, Darquez Denard, and Mike Davis. 2 packs left, guys. What else? What do y'all want to do next? Alfred Morris, Doug Martin, Carson Palmer, Von Miller, Jarvis Landry, and Jeff Janis. Finest. Bernard Pierce, Victor Cruz, Tom Savage, die cut, Jason Mara, Cody Latimer, and Eric Donald. Alright guys, that was it for Inception. 3 hits for this one was Kelvin Benjamin, clear cut, DeAnthony Thomas, and Jason Verrett. Alright guys, do the finest. Alright, here we go. Rob Gronkowski, Zach Ertz, Michael Crabtree, EJ Manuel Refractor, and Austin Stefarian-Jenkins. EJ Manuel, Matt Forte, Julian Edelman, Carlos Hyde Atomic Refractor, Die Cut, and Greg Robinson. Save that one for last. Navari Baldwin, Troy Polamalu, T.Y. Hilton, Danny Woodhead, Fantasy Finest, and Eric Ebron. Jimmy Graham, Randall Cobb, Patrick Peterson, Connor Shaw Refractor, and Blake Bortles. Giovanni Bernard, Demarius Thomas, J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, Prism, X-Fractor, Allen Robinson. Aaron Rodgers, Monty Ball, AJ Green, Eric Ebron Refractor, and Taylor Lewin. Luke Kuechly, Julio Jones, Jason Morrow, Atomic Refractor, Stephen Morris, and Mike Evans. Adrian Peterson, Nick Foles, Robert Herring, Bishop Sankey, and our jersey auto goes to the Titans. Bishop Sankey Gold, I think that's what that is. Number 7 of 50. Number 7 of 50. Nice card. Nice hit. Nice hit for the Titans. Does that get you out of dang? Does that help you in the hospital there, bud? He never fails. To 50 though, that's pretty good. Antonio Brown, Tavon Austin, Alfred Morris, Adrian Peterson Fantasy Finest, and Jake Matthews. Eddie Lacy, Peyton Manning, Joshua Gordon, Paul Richardson, 30 out of 50 for the Seahawks. Not too shabby. Jadeveon Clowney, Cam Newton, Joe Flacco, Ndamukong Suh, Reggie Bush, X-Factor, and Johnny Manziel. Alright guys, save this one for last. It was a pretty thick one, so I knew it was a really thick one. Alright, we have a Deshaun Jackson, Michael Crabtree, Jeremy Hill, Connor Shaw. And our auto goes to the Jaguars, Allen Robinson. Patch auto. Nice patch. Nice patch. Allen Robinson. Alright guys, the two hits out of finest was Allen Robinson and Bishop Sankey. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright guys, what you want to see next? We can do platinum? Empty box. All about the bass. I think that's a song, isn't it? Robert Quinn, Khalil Mack, Dyke Up, Odell Beckham Jr., Jordy Nelson, and AJ Green. Pulled a couple Odell Beckham rookie cards. Brian Hartline, Reggie Wayne, DeMarco Murray, Von Miller, and our first auto goes to the Cleveland Browns, Terrence West. Terrence West. On card auto. Terrence West. DeAndre Hopkins, Reggie Bush, Brendan Cooks, X-Fractor, Matt Stafford, Sean Lee. Jordan Cameron, Kiko Alonso, Calvin Benjamin, Keenan Allen, and Alshon Jeffries. Larry Fitzgerald, Andy Dalton, Johnny Manziel Black, Arian Foster, Terrell Suggs. Ooh, threw that back. DeMarco Murray, Matt Stafford, Eric Ebron, Ryan Tannehill, and Roddy White. Arian Foster, Ryan Tannehill, Blake Bortles, X-Fractor, Geno Smith, Cordell Patterson. Geno Smith, Keenan Allen, C.J. Fedorowicz, Earl Thomas, and Victor Cruz. Earl Thomas, Mike Glenn, John Brown, Mike Glenn again, and Le'Veon Bell. Ace Saunders, Robert Mathis, Jeremy Hill, Ace Saunders again, Richard Sherman. It's 2 packs in a row we've had 2 of the same guy. Julius Thomas, Tony Romo, Michael Sam's X-Fractor, Robert Mathis, Vincent Jackson. Randall Cobb, Calvin Johnson, Johnny Manziel, Alex Smith, Luke Kuechly. Dez Bryant, CJ Spiller, Charles Sims, X-Fractor, Pierre Thomas, Julio Jones. Matt Ryan, Andrew Luck, Logan Thomas, LaShawn McCoy, Adrian Peterson. Marshawn Lynch, Colin Kaepernick, Dante Moncrief, Ryan Matthews, Nick Foles. Got 2 more hits supposed to be coming out of this box here. Patrick Peterson. Here we go. Giovanni Bernard, Julius Thomas, Pierre Garcon, and for the Rams, Greg Robinson. For the Rams. Pierre Garcon is the other one. Alright guys, 4 packs left. Good boy. Alright guys, John Brown, and then the next one goes to Marquise Lee. Marquise Lee for the Jags, 4-color patch. Nice patch. Marquise Lee for the Jags. Nice hit. Jags hit 3 times I think tonight already. Marquise Lee. Demarius Thomas, J.J. Watt, Cody Latimer, Tony Romo, and Drew Brees. Eric Berry, Denarius Moore, Bishop Sankey, X-Fractor, Jay Cutler, and Aaron Rodgers. Patrick Willis, Robert Griffin, Marquise Lee, Bernard Pierce, and Monty Ball. Alright guys, what y'all want to see next? Those are the 3 here. Marquise Lee, Greg Robinson, and Terrence West. Gonna do absolute. Sterling last. We'll do absolute. It's my first time opening up absolute. One box. One little box. 10 cards. Seems like a lot of dollars for this little pack. So, first one goes to the Rams, Trey Mason and Greg Robinson. Next one is the Hog Heavens, CJ Spiller. Cam Newton for the Panthers. Trey Watt for the Rams. Then we have a Calvin Johnson, numbered to 20. Calvin Johnson, numbered to 20. Really nice. Alright. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to flip it over. First hit goes to the Cardinals. Jackie Smith, Absolute Ink, numbered to 50. Jackie Smith for the Cardinals. That is a sweet looking veteran auto right there. Nice. Nice hit for the Cardinals. Really nice hit for the Cardinals. Alright, our next hit goes to Crockett Gilmore for the Ravens. Crockett Gilmore, numbered to 25. Numbered to 25. Crockett Gilmore. Alright guys, and our next one is going to be one hell of a random. I mean one hell of a random. But there you go. 8 times. Devontae Freeman, Kadeem Carey, Tom Savage, Trey Mason, Charles Sims, Brandon Cooks, Paul Richardson, and Dante Moncrief. Craziness. It's numbered to 249 times 8. So we'll random that at the end. Sweet card. Alright guys. Next hit goes to Philadelphia Eagles. Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews for the Philadelphia Eagles. Quad. Number to 249. Jordan Matthews. And then our next hit goes to and just so y'all don't think I'm playing, another Jordan Matthews. This one's 4 out of 20. So 2 Jordan Matthews in the same box. This one's got jerseys, football, number 4 out of 20. Alright guys, so Absolute had 5 hits in it. 8 times Crockett Gilmore, 2 Jordan Matthews quads, and Jackie Smith. Alright, we'll go totally certified next. Alright, guys. Joe Montana. Robert Griffin. Aaron Murray. Frank Gore. And our first auto goes to Shaq Evans for the Jets. Shaq Evans for the Jets. Shaq Evans. And Aaron Murray. Ben Roethlisberger, Nate Washington, Josh McCown, Devontae Adams, and our hit of this pack goes to the Lions, Matt Stafford. Certified Fabrics, Matt Stafford. Jimmy Graham, Ryan Matthews, LaShawn McCoy, Robert Herron, and for the Jaguars, Cecil Shorts. Cecil Shorts. For the Jags. Alright guys, last pack of Absolute. Darren McFadden, Russell Wilson, Scott Critchin, Kelvin Benjamin, and the auto goes to the Colts, Dante Moncrief, rookie penmanship. And it is number 14 out of 25. 14 out of 25 for Dante Moncrief. It's a nice looking card. Real nice looking card. Alright guys, 4 hits out of this was Dante Moncrief, Cecil Shorts, Matt Stafford, I'm sorry, and Shaq Evans. Alright guys, we'll do playbook, and this is probably one of my favorite boxes. Empty box, 1 pack. Alright, first hit goes to David Fales. David Fales, numbered to 99, clear. That is awesome. That is an awesome looking card. Awesome looking card. Nice hit for the Bears. And alright guys, I'm talking an absolute monster for the playbook. Odell Beckham Jr. playbook. auto. Unbelievable. There's somebody a couple hundred. Number to 299. About time we pulled a monster, and there's a monster. Yeah, it's numbered. It's numbered to 299. 256 to 299. That'll make somebody some cash. It was 70. It was 70, Stacy. Well, congratulations to Derek Baggett is a guy. Yeah, that's a $200 card all day long. That was Derek Baggett jumped in on that. I had 2 people tell me that I had the Giants priced too high. I guess not anymore. I buy them. I buy them by the case. And guys, if you need any supplies, I'll do my best to get you what I can at the best price I can. But I try to get everything in top loaders. I don't want your cards getting messed up. So especially something like this. So congratulations to the Giants on that. All right, guys, last box, Bowman Sterling. We got 13 possible hits. So if you haven't hit, maybe you will now. All right, we'll go with the box topper first, guys. And the box topper goes to Donte Moncrief for the Colts. Donte Moncrief. For the Colts. Alright, first card goes to Blake Bortles. Cyrus, yeah, that name I don't know. Aaron Donald. And the first hit goes to Paul Richardson for the Seahawks. Paul Richardson for the Seahawks. Paul Richardson. And then we have a redemption. And the redemption is autographed rookie relic of Carlos Hyde. So 49ers get on the board with a hit. There you go, Alex. There you go, man. Got you a hit finally. Took to the last box, but we got you one. Trey Mason. Jake Matthews. Mike Evans, numbered to 75. Not too bad of a hit. And then our first hit goes to Taj Boyd for the Jets. It's a nice patch. That's part of the Jets logo right there. It's a nice patch. Too bad it's Taj Boyd, but it's a nice patch. And then our next hit goes to, guys, Allen Robinson for the Jags. Jags lighting it up tonight. Jags lighting it up. And it's like the 5th hit for the Jaguars. Yeah, he actually may get to play. AJ McCarron, Trent Murphy, Jordan Matthews, and another Jaguars hit for Marquise Lee. 91 out of 99. Nice hit. 91 out of 99. Then the next hit goes to, guys, Arizona Cardinals. John Brown. John Brown for the Cardinals. Alright guys, 3 more packs, 6 more hits. Jalen Saunders, Jeremy Hill, Taj Boyd, and the Vikings get on the board with Teddy Bridgewater. A little dirty on the patch, stitching, purple. Nice hit for the Vikings. Nice hit for the Vikings. And then our auto goes to the Patriots. James White. Number 20 out of 99 for James White for the Patriots. That's a nice patch. Nice 3-color patch for the Patriots. Nice patch. Alright guys, 2 packs left. Good luck if you hadn't hit. Wow. They just, Bowman Sterling gypped me. Ha Clinton Dix. Tom Savage. Cody Huffman. And Jimmy Garoppolo. And that's it. So, we got gypped on a, Jimmy Garoppolo. Alright, we got gypped on a hit. So we'll have to, I got it on video, so maybe I can send it to them and they'll send us a hit. But Jimmy Garoppolo. That is the first time I've ever seen Sterling go without a hit. Nice Topps product for you. Ahmad Dixon, Kevin Norwood, Dante Moncrief, and for the Bucks, Charles Sims. Charles Sims for the Bucks. And the last hit, guys, for the break, Jordan Lynch for the Bears. Jordan Lynch. Jordan Lynch. Man, I don't know. I had when I first started, when Baylor first come out, they left out the jumbo relic. Um, they haven't responded back to me yet. Um, but there's a Charles Sims. I never got it in a case, and there's the Jordan Lynch. But I will do my best to get with them on that and figure something out. So, as I just picked this card up, guys, I just realized there's a back to it. So, that Rams card from Absolute, it wasn't just the Rams. There was a backside. So, I'll random that off also. But the Rams is going to get 2 slots because there's 2 Rams players. I just realized it was double-sided. So I'll random that too. I tell you what, and since Sterling messed up, or since they messed up, when I random off that Panini points, I'm also going to do this Jordan Reed, and this is going to be my extra hit, but I'm not giving it to the Skins. I'll put everybody's name in with the redemption, and I'll do it twice with everybody's name in it, and I'll give everybody a shot to get the Jordan Reed. I'm going to throw that hit in just because Sterling messed up. All right, guys. So we're gonna do the quad first. So Bengals, Bills, and 2 Rams. All right. We'll roll the dice. We're gonna do every one of these 8 times. Every one of these is gonna go 8 times. And good luck. All right, Bengals, you win the quad. That goes to the Bengals. All right, guys. Next up is the quad relic from Absolute. All right, guys. Here we go. 8 times, just like the other one. All right, the Bucks win the quad. The Bucks win the quad. write this down so I don't forget. All right, guys. Next up, Raiders, Patriots. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, last time. Patriots. Patriots get that one. All right, up next, Texans, Chiefs. Eight times. Last time, guys. Texans. Texans win that one. All right, next up, Saints, Panthers. That last and final time. Panthers win that one. Panthers get that one. All right, guys, and now this right here, I'm gonna put everybody's name in. So this is gonna take me a little bit, so bear with me. Alright guys, 32 teams. 32 teams. So what I'm going to do, 8 times is going to get the Panini points. So I'm going to roll the dice again, and at 9 times, that person will get the Jordan Reed, number to 75, patch auto. Alright, good luck to everybody. Alright guys, good luck on this one. Bengals. Bengals win the Panini points. So the Bengals wins the points. Alright, I'm going to do it one more time. Whoever's at the top of that one gets the Jordan Reed. The Bills. The Bills gets the Jordan Reed auto patch. Well, guys, I appreciate it. I'll take any feedback that you guys want to give me on anything. I apologize again for the Sterling only having one hit in one of the packs. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it was, I think there's supposed to be 2 jersey autos. No, the Hyde was out, rookie relic. So it was missing an auto, but apologize for that being missing. Joseph, was both of those yours? Yeah, I can run through the hits again real quick. Let me stop the record, just because my video is already almost 2 hours long. It'll take a while to upload.